Hey, what is up? Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios, bringing you a daily tarot card reading. Before we get started though, let's take a breath. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out, and I bet you feel better. And now we're going to completely change that because we're going to do the Doom Bar spread. And the Doom Bar is a dangerous shifting sandbar in Cornwall, England that claimed 2 ships on this day in 1911. Both the Island Maid and the Angeli were lost within hours of one another. And the summation of this spread is shifting sandbars operate like lessons we keep learning and relearning in our lives. Why is it that others find smooth sailing while we get snagged by the same old habits, issues, and themes? This spread looks at our recurring issues and seeks to settle them once and all. Okay, so your first card is danger that you routinely run up against. And it is 9 of Wands. This is about exhaustion and battle depletion. Right off the rip, this is accurate for me because I run myself into the dirt trying to do everything that I do, right? So this lines up for me. Hopefully it lines up for you too. And if it doesn't, this is just for the collective. I offer private readings, and those are generally a lot more refined because they're for you specifically. Why is this danger of exhaustion or battle depletion present in your life? 9 of Swords, quick thinker or perceptive comes up. Intelligence can be somewhat of a curse, right? They say ignorance is bliss. So then intelligence can be very challenging if you see what has to be done and you don't have a judicious way of managing your time effectively. And you don't know how to say no, right? You can be a quick thinker and very perceptive, but if you don't have boundaries, you're going to get that exhaustion and battle depletion. Third card, what is the lesson you are meant to learn? Sun card comes up. You're meant to learn how to be happy and find the warmth and vitality, and maybe not doing everything and understanding that everything doesn't need to be done. Somebody from one of the groups I'm in on Facebook shared something with me about this concept called wabi sabi, and it is, I want to say it's Chinese, it's Asian philosophy to say the least, maybe it's Japanese, I don't remember, and I apologize for my ignorance on this, but the concept is everything's imperfect and everything's unfinished. And when you can find happiness and everything's imperfect and everything's unfinished, that really liberates a lot of energy, and you're no longer burning yourself out trying to keep it perfect. This reading is like largely for me, and I feel bad for airing my personal laundry. Hopefully it lines up for you too, right? Why does this persist? Daughter of Wands comes up. This is Page of Wands in traditional tarot. And that's about being passive or inarticulate. Why does this exhaustion and battle depletion exist? Because there's a level of passivity, not taking the actions that you need to. Here's one of the things, right? You can be busy as shit all day, but you might not be doing the stuff that actually needs done. And the inarticulate aspect of this is probably like not planning things out clearly, not sitting down and communicating to yourself what actually needs to be done. So if you're busy all day and doing things that don't need to be done, you're not going to make any progress, and you're going to be exhausted because you're spinning your wheels and going nowhere. Again, this is like reading my diary at this point. Hopefully y'all can't relate to this because this is a struggle for real. The 5th card is what will dissipate this forever. It's a very strong set of words there. 7 of Cups comes up. This is interesting, right? What will dissipate this exhaustion or struggle forever? 7 of Cups is illusion, fantasy, or imagination. There's a couple ways that we could take this. First way we could take it would be shit's never going to end. You're always going to be exhausted. You're always going to be tired. The other one would be, and this is the one that I'm going to opt for because it's a little bit more optimistic, have fun and play more, get more creative, and get outside of that, the attitude that leads you to this exhaustion and battle depletion. This is like type A, and type A can be really, really good, but it's fucking exhausting. You need something to let go of that relentless energy. And again, A little too personal for me. What will happen if you remain stuck? Six of Swords comes up, and it's a transition or rite of passage. This is one of the most unpleasant things for me on my spiritual journey. And again, I hope that you can't relate to this, but sometimes the way forward is literally being stuck for a period of time so you can grow roots, evolve, and absorb what you need to make the transition. It's uncomfortable and I hate it. And what will happen when this is cleared from my life forever? And this is kind of a beautiful message to end with. I'm incredibly grateful that there's like a ray of hope here after like getting my ass kicked by these cards. The Hierophant comes up. Generally, this is Hierophant in reverse, no less. And this is about following your heart, right? What will happen when this is cleared away from your life forever? You'll be following your heart. Let's put all this in context, right? Danger you routinely run up against, burning yourself out. Why is this happening? Because you're sharp and observant and you notice all the things that need to be done and you try to do all the things. What is the lesson that you're meant to learn? Be happy in the moment, or in the words of Ram Dass, be here now. Generally, everything's pretty much okay in the present moment. It's not always, but generally. But most often, we're freaking out about what's already happened or what we think's going to happen. When you're in the present moment, life is good. Why does this persist? We'll go back over that again. Because you're probably not doing what you need to do, and you're not having the conversation about how you're not doing what you need to do. What will dissipate this forever? Have fun, play, create more vibrancy in your life. Raise your vibe, man. What will happen if you remain stuck? Transition or rite of passage. Eventually, shit's got to break. Nothing stays the same forever. And I hate using absolutes like that. I have to be careful on that. What will happen when this is cleared from your life forever? Just following your heart, kind of opening up your destiny, unlocking everything you want. Sometimes the obstacle is the way and it's uncomfortable and it sucks. But it's also one of the most potent ways of shifting your life. And maybe that's just the breaks. I don't know. Anyhow, thanks so much for checking this out. If this reading was helpful, drop a like, leave a comment, and follow me if you're not already. I would really appreciate it. And with that, have a blessed day. Peace. Hey, thanks again for checking out my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe by hitting the phoenix down below and check out more of my videos over there.